Darwinism, part 4. Where did we leave off?
All right, we left off. We just had some notes at the end. Plant and payoff. Daughter did journaling. I totally forgot about that, actually.
I like that.
This morning. Yeah, I think that's better. It's kind of how he doesn't want the fame anymore. Now he's journaling instead of the glory. We still burn witches. It's a small town. Shark who knows all the history. I don't know if we're doing that. What Darwin learns about animals and how he uses them to fight animal civil war.
I like all of those notes. I had a minor thought that was we add to the end.
Yeah.
Which is can he crash the boat again in the same way? Like
Definitely.
look at all of this beach. Could we just pull over there? And he smashes Will's boat again. So from the last time we talked, I think all of those things would really beef up the middle, but I was thinking a lot about like sort of the trailer moments and the fun. Like, where's the fun?
Yes.
A lot of it is fun, but what I came up with was, what about a sequence where, so after he saves the egg, so the turtle sacrifices himself or whatever. He says, you can study me if you let all these animals go or whatever. Which I think we still have to work out. It's over here somewhere, but we still have to work out when he saves the egg, if the turtle comes back to...
Yeah, we had kind of mix-mashed that a little bit.
Well, basically, we can figure that part out, but what I was thinking is, what if Darwin turns the turtle into a backpack and the turtle starts showing him around the island and introducing him to the animals that actually do talk? Because there has to be, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like right now we have the turtle talking. Is it just the turtle that talks, or
no? We have to have like the cast.
Like a cast. So I think we get into that pretty quickly after he saves the egg, or maybe before he saves the egg, even, like, because the turtle says, "I will do this with you if you free everyone you promise not to take them." So my thought is, he turns the turtle into a backpack, and the turtle starts walking him around and giving him a tour. We introduce a really old iguana, who could be, I don't know, like, who played Iago? What's that guy's name? Like, you could get that guy, Gilbert Godfrey, because he's an amazing voice. Like, there could be a ferret, or like a weasel, like some kind of water weasel, and a bird. I think a bird would be good because, like, I know a lot of his, like, Darwin did a lot of bird studies or something like that, like a sparrow or finch. And basically, so he starts wearing them as a backpack. He walks around. He sort of introduces them, and then on the side, those animals that he introduces are actually the council of the Galapagos Islands. Like, they're kind of in charge, and the turtle is the president. And they are like, hey, the biggest problem we have right now, you're helping the biggest problem. The biggest problem we have right now are these humans, and now you're making it worse for us. I don't understand. And he's like, well, you don't understand, because they're gonna either A, fucking kill us, or B, they're just gonna take us, So we've got to figure this out. I'm biding us some time. So I think as they go through that plot line, like, whatever fun and games happens, like, I think they should have to fight with some monkeys. Like, he's like, oh no, these guys are assholes, don't try to save these guys, like, kill these guys. The turtle says it.
Absolutely.
Like, just add maybe 3 set pieces that feel kind of like, again, the Jungle Book, like, as that friendship develops, he takes him into a cave, and this is kind of out of Moana a little bit, but he's like, I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. He brings him down into the cave, and the shark comes. Like, the shark, it has like a spot to kind of beach itself, so it can, like, talk, like, rolls up on the sand, and he's like, I only have 45 seconds, like, so you basically learn the backstory is, oh yeah, we always used to talk to each other, This is like hundreds of thousands of years ago, until you guys figured out fire and became total assholes and started basically murdering us and eating us, number one. Number two, turning our favorite wolves into your pets, and like all the bad things that humans did, until we reached the breaking point. And I think this whale shark is like, I was actually there. And he's like, you're a 200,000-year-old shark? And he's like, yeah, man, I am. I'm 200,000 years old. I don't know who plays this character. So I think they leave off, and the shark is like, maybe you're not all that bad, but you have to understand that this is the way it has to stay. Maybe then he saves the egg, and the turtle is like, one night, basically, Darwin is captured. Like a hood gets put over his head, and he's like, "What the fuck? What's happening?" Blah, blah, blah. And he comes to, like, they pull the thing off, and he's in the cave, and it's the council. And they're basically like, "You're an animal now. You've proven yourself. You care about us enough. We trust you to not change the way that history has been going. You're one of us." And they go through like this initiation ceremony. I think like we could, again, we add jokes there, and it's like, and the final thing in the initiation, the weasel does have to go inside your rectum and carve you. And he's like, "No, you can't carve anything in my rectum." And then boom, the witch shows up right there.
Well, yeah, what I was thinking is they're like celebrating, and they're doing like a fire dance around it.
Yeah.
And then it's like zooming past and into the darkness, and there's two yellow eyes. And it's like, again.
Yeah, like we have to do that joke like 6 times. I think the sound effect that like, so then, yeah, so basically that's what leads into, he captures the turtle, the witch.
Right after that.
Yeah, like immediate, like during that, basically, like
during the celebration.
Yeah, he gets initiated, he's celebrated, then boom, the whole thing goes to shit because the turtle is captured
in front of Darwin and everything.
I think so. I mean, we could play with that, or he's captured on the side. It's one of those the audience knows, Darwin doesn't, and Darwin's like, "Fuck, man, he just left me. I'll just party with you guys. He must have eaten too many jellyfish." Or
I think he goes, "I gotta go take a piss," and then he's going into the woods. The turtle.
Yeah, and he gets too many jellyfish. We do need those plants with the jellyfish too. That could be another one of those 3. Say like one is either fighting. I know there's not monkeys there. I don't give a fuck. But like fighting monkeys or like trying to actually murder like another animal, doing drugs together. And I mean the turtle. This is a total sidebar, but they probably have like datura plants and stuff. The turtle could be like, "Dude, I know so many drugs you don't know about. I know so many drugs." You're all like, "Oh, weed,
this is the only thing
beer."
that came up. Monkeys or Galapagos.
Oh, those some nice Galapagos wedge shoes.
Nice.
No, I'm pretty sure the Galapagos is just like a rock with iguanas.
I'm pretty
like,
sure.
I don't know. Like we could. It doesn't have to be the Galapagos. It's whatever.
That's actually true too.
You know. I don't know. Look at that. Oh, a sea lion. That would be great. They've got penguins there. This is perfect. Yeah, so we just use all of these. How about Darwin's finches are the ones that are assholes? Darwin, like he's like, "Oh, you studied those guys? You figured out your theory of evolution? They're an invasive species, dude. They don't belong. You brought them here."
Oh, and the bird gives him the finger.
Oh, he looks over again. It's like,
kill them. Let's kill them all. That would be great though if he's like, showing him
They're
all the
rats
like
of the
how
skies.
we all get along. It's a very peaceful island. I mean, there is like the balance of nature. We have to manage that. And he's like, finches. And he like starts whatever he does. How would a turtle kill something? I don't know. He bites its head off.
That's what. No, the finches they sound very pompous, and that's exactly what they say. Well, how would a tortoise kill us?
Oh, why don't you come
throw
over
me,
here?
Darwin? Throw me.
Throw me at him. I can take the hit. And then the bird's just like little bird finger.
And then he throws him.
So the finches come to help. I think they
the
actually.
finches have to. Yeah. It's all animals versus the witch. Finches come. Yeah, I think that. I mean, if we had one more, so like I think fuck the finches, doing drugs, and one more like fun sort of set piece.
Galapagos.
I mean, I guess like
to get some inspiration.
Well, I mean, there could be other.
Let's do the thing we should have did before even doing.
Yeah, like
all of this.
researching. No. We don't need to research. The sea lion. That's great.
Can they jump off a waterfall together?
Waterfall in Galapagos Islands. Well, they could definitely. A waterfall would be a great. Actually, taking him into the waterfall could be like the.
Yes, under the waterfall.
Under the waterfall.
This is
terrifying. He's like, and let me show you what we do for fun.
Lava?
He's like, you don't jump off of that, do you? Oh yeah, we totally do. But he's like lying. Darwin gets totally maimed.
He's like, dude, I can't believe you did that.
Maybe that's the first one, and the turtle's like, I really thought you were gonna die, so that's my bad. Like, you were trying to kill me.
I didn't think you were gonna do it.
Puerto Igas.
You go to Puerto Igas.
Oh, there's a volcano. Oh, it should end with a volcano somehow. There's got to be a volcano scene. Wait, we can buy land.
I think we can buy the lake.
We can buy the. Let's just buy the Galapagos, real quick. Darwin Lake. That can't be it.
No, that's not. Nope,
that's not real. Yeah, so those were my additions. I think if we did build out that fun stuff and add the journaling thing, I think we're close enough to start. I don't know what the word is for it, but when we write out all those headings, so we know really the whole thing.
Setting.
That is a gorgeous setting.
That's where the boat crashes.
Look at all the crashes into that rock, and it's like, look at all the beach that was right there. Does this say gay cruises in the Galapagos?
Yep.
That's what should arrive like at the end. Like, hey boys, party. Oh, that's right. They've got Komodo dragons.
Oh.
Yeah, that could be instead of the shark.
Yeah, and they snap their fingers across the beaches.
And the sea lions are flopping their fins, snapping their fins.
Can we make this a musical?
We couldn't put a U.S. military base on the Galapagos? That's fucked up.
Really
They denied us?
Oh, the animals denied
Blue-footed
us.
boobies? Is that what that was? I'm pretty sure that's called a booby. Is that literally the name of it?
It's pretty cool looking.
There are boobies all over this island. Where? Where are the boobies? Show me them. That's very dumb.
No, it's a great joke, dude.
Thank you. There's forest and stuff. Okay, it's kind of bigger than I thought. That's
there are
wonderful.
multiple islands. Top 5 islands.
Yeah. Cactus would get him fucked up probably. Like that could be one of the drugs. Like he should just show him all these. Like you humans. Like you have no idea how fucked up you could be getting.
Oh, he should go swimming with him.
Oh, definitely. Like fishing. I mean, they need food.
And the one's talking. He's like, "Please do not eat me. Do not eat me.
I'm a talking animal."
And he's like,
"You'll get."
I mean, the tortoise should be like, "Oh no, fuck that guy."
I know him.
They always do this.
He said the same thing last week.
Bites the head right off. You don't understand. He like tries to tell him the whole thing that Darwin already knows from the turtle. He's like, "You don't understand. There's talking animals here. I'm like, I could make you a fortune."
He knows.
There's a whole history.
Yeah, I think let's just fill in the fun and game. That is a really cool spot though. This rock,
very cool,
this particular rock.
We already brought him into the council, man. Fuck you, Jerry.
There's little crabs. They could definitely like. All of these things have to come to fight. You know.
You're not gonna have another joke with crabs. You had the booby joke.
I had the boobies joke.
You just glazed over the crabs.
Now have actual crabs. How about it's like one, you know, like if it's a rated R, a really, really, really bad shot where Will shows his actual like junk. and it's covered in. He's like, I think I got some kind of disease, and it's all like covered in like
Leeches.
full crabs.
Dude,
Like no, it's like large crabs.
He's like, you need a merkin, bro.
They definitely have to be looking at this, and he's got to be like, "Isn't it beautiful?" And there's got to be something taking a shit.
Like a Komodo dragon like looks over the way a dog would. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's definitely the cat. It's taking a shit.
The cat. Oh, the cat shits like that. Squats.
Galapagos.
I hope someone's watching this episode, and we're just perusing through like Galapagos. They're like,
And
"What
they're
the?
like, oh,
what
that's
is-
my.
What is this?"
What are they doing?
Ooh, a manta ray. They could do some. Like he could definitely ride those. You know, like I think you got to add something ridiculous.
Yes, but yeah, him swimming with the tortoise would be a nice like fun and games like up for them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that on the west coast of South America? Is that where that is? Like, I actually
Don't act
know.
like we're stupid and say that on this.
I like genuinely have no idea where
None
this
of us
is.
do, dude. It's right across.
Oh, yeah.
Ecuador.
Okay. Yeah. So how did Darwin actually get there?
Floated
He was on
on a boat.
a 5-year voyage.
5 years.
Captain Robert Fitzroy.
You're gonna take him? Yeah, I persuaded the other captain last time. I managed to persuade Captain Robert Fitzroy.
Is there like a HMS Beagle travel map or something? That's a pretty crazy journey. Like, what year was that?
1830s, 1840s.
Yeah, something like that. I think he died.
So
in
they
like
came
18
from.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
60s.
Where did that? Where is
70s.
this?
They left from
departure.
Europe. They went around. It's so weird because
Yeah,
the
they went-
map is
yeah,
always
exactly.
always looks that way. They should
Well, because
just.
the Earth is flat.
Yes. It is. Wait.
1831, 18.
But hold up. Oh no, they came back. They didn't go that way. They didn't go east. It's a circle, so it's like fucking dumb. They left here, went down and around, and then they went around South America to the Galapagos. Then they went to Australia, and then around Africa. Is it the Horn of Africa? Is that what they call it? Or no, the Horn is up there. They went. Okay.
But the Galapagos, there's like a more direct route, right? It's
Doesn't-
not like that.
Yeah, I mean,
far.
maybe not though. If you're trying to, like, they probably had to make port a ton of times.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many people they.
So we're
had,
gonna
but,
have
like,
to make them when they depart. Like when they get there, they're like grizzly and
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's say, is this like a years-long journey to
Yeah.
get to the Galapagos? Like 1 year later.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
this
that's
is a
fine.
years-long journey, Charles. I can't just.
Yeah, I have children. My young son will be 5 years old.
That's fine. I think at this point we're
Yeah.
too far gone.
So how long did you say this boat ride was gonna be? Like as the credits go.
That's perfect. All right, I wanted to kind of just make sure we're on track with the beats here.
Yep.
So we're gonna go. Let's debate. I mean, this is all the setup here. This is really the setup. And then actually. The catalyst and debate are pretty quick in here because the catalyst debate is not really where they are trying to figure out whether to leave or not. That's pretty quickly decided, I guess.
It's almost like if you think about the whole picture of the movie, the catalyst is actually finding out there's talking animals, isn't it?
And then deciding whether or not to exploit
You know?
them.
Yeah, like it
would be
feels
the
like
debate.
this whole thing is sort of set up until, if you want to put like a nice bow around it or frame around it, but I feel like that's kind of like that's the point of the movie. Yeah, exactly. I think that's
Even
what it
this
is.
would be
It's the
catalyst.
Yeah.
This would.
Mm-hmm. Break into two, probably right there is like,
Well, where's the debate at? Where does he start talking? Right here. No, that's the lackey. He captures him and starts. Oh,
it's there. Yeah.
I was like, wait, where did we not put it in here? That would be more the debate, I think.
Okay, then that's
And then
break into
two would
is
probably be the nemesis
the-
arrives.
Yeah, the villain arrives. That's sort of the start of a new sequence.
I would say the B story would be more of the relationship between.
Darwin and the turtle.
Yep.
The bromance.
Bromacne.
I feel like you just started a new company.
Ooh. We'll talk about that later. Then fun and games. I mean, the midpoint would be more.
Capture?
Yeah. But is it like?
No.
No, that's more of the not almost all is lost. It's like the third act.
Yeah, the false. So is the midpoint the same? Does he call it the same as false victory? Or
Yeah,
is that
false victory or false defeat.
That's when he is elected as he's inducted into the
Where the
animals.
fun and games and the stakes are
You
raised,
think he's captured, but he's actually getting inducted.
and the going
Is that
gets tough for the
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah, exactly. So he's the false victory is like, you're one of us now. You're an animal, and they start celebrating.
Okay. So that would be midpoint, which would happen. Right here. Number just take over the island. That is right around the midpoint. That's
Mhm.
right after the midpoint. Okay, so fun and games is all of this.
Yep.
And then we got to add everything we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where exactly to add it because I wanted to make sure we like separated these a little bit.
Yeah.
This is actually maybe over here during one of the fun and games still though.
This could be this could be during
Kinda
the
in the middle.
midpoint, because I feel like as soon as you see that, wouldn't you just be like maybe the lackey steals the turtle. We don't see it, but it's like maybe we see that the set of eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like, I'm gonna go take a piss, and he doesn't come back.
It's a great transitional piece. They into the water of the boat and then into the fire. Okay. He asked for help. So more of the fun and games were. Now this is after. Darwin and Nemesis first encounter, so they know that he's
here.
He's here.
Yeah.
Darwin actually is knowledgeable. Darwin wants the turtle egg. Fight between Turtle and Darwin. Darwin frees the turtle and eggs. Turtle sacrifices himself for the rest of the animals, saying, "I will be your science project." Turtle is trying to free all of the animals, convince Darwin not to tell the world.
Move this one after, and then this is all the ones we just came up with, like the finches swimming. He wears them as a backpack and takes a tour.
Yeah. Is he still a dick? And this is kind of the save the cat. So I'm like,
Yeah,
this should be like.
Well,
I feel like up
think,
here.
No, but I think this is the reason why the turtle initiates him. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's like, I feel like it is the save. I think the save the cat or whatever can be somewhere in there. It doesn't have to be.
So he just needs to say like, "What's the council?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You'll never be part of it."
yeah,
We have to like plant one of those.
Yeah.
And then of course he sees this and he's like, "You are part of it. You
Yep.
are one of us." Okay. So fun and games ad is going to be
Wears him as a backpack.
Wears him as a
for
backpack.
tour.
where's Seth? Where's Turtle?
It's the other wears. WEA.
Oh my God.
I know. I actually wrote it the same way and crossed it off.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I know.
Where is it as a backpack? Where's
Towards
the turtle?
The island. Turtle tries to get him killed in the waterfall. Because at this point they hate each other still, kind of. You know?
Yeah. Finches.
Yes.
Finches introduced.
Fuck the finches. They go swimming. They do drugs.
Swimming, fishing.
Yep.
And do drugs together.
Feels like enough like funny set pieces, maybe.
Enough funny set pieces. Will is along the way this whole time.
I think you have him pop in once in a while. Like, I feel like at every turn it's got to be something like, "Hey, I found us some wood," and he's like, "Perfect," and he starts a fire. You know, like everything that Will tries to do, I think Darwin just shits on accident.
Because that's
or on
definitely one
purpose.
thing that we need to figure out.
Yeah.
Like why his character at all is.
I think he's just
still needs a
working
little
on
bit of an arc.
I think he's working on the boat. Yeah. I mean, well, also, what's the nemesis doing? So, like, between each of these fun and games thing,
there needs to be the nemesis.
maybe the nemesis is helping. Again, we aren't 100% clear yet how bad the nemesis is. So maybe the nemesis is helping Will and has the cat helping Will. So you go back and forth between, like, you know, he's not all that bad, Darwin, you know, like he did give us some of his wood or whatever we need, you know, like, I don't know. We can kind of work that out. But yeah, we will fill in some Will and some nemesis beats, I think, in between those fun and game set pieces.
So, I guess for homework on this, I don't think there's any animal civil war. It sounds like there really isn't. The finches just suck.
Yeah. I mean, if we do the backstory, if we have the shark tell the backstory, that's what it would be
against the humans. Animals.
The animal
with the
civil
humans.
war is basically there's only a few of us left that talk because we did have a schism. Like we had a split at one point, and now we're at a turning point. It's basically, will there be no more animals that talk, and will that line be lost forever? Or
wicked.
can we have the turtle's eggs keep the line going? Because he's not, you know, like none of them else maybe are reproducing, or maybe they did reproduce and nobody else is talking. So the turtle eggs are the last hope. The Civil War thing is maybe just one line.
So I would say villain, fun and games. What is he doing?
Yep.
Is definitely on the homework sheet. I would say still planting the daughter more.
Yep.
Will's arc a little bit. There needs to be something there. I would say like...
I feel like finishing the boat, like for Will, is like the main thing.
Yeah. But like, is there like an emotional arc? That's just a physical thing.
He's a pushover, and he needs to, you know.
He's a pushover.
He needs to stand up to Darwin.
And needs to stand up. Who helps him with that, you know? Like...
Probably the cat.
The cat.
He
he definitely
friends with the cat.
No, he fights the cat. Doesn't
Definitely
he just
stands up to the... Yeah, he kills the cat.
Yeah, he does kill the cat.
But the cat has 9 lives.
But like, who helps him get to that point? Is it an iguana? That's like watching.
Does he have another?
Does he have a friend that's just like
an animal that also?
I like
has
your
a
boat.
pushover
the
on
wife?
the
There is
island.
this movie does not nearly pass like the Bechdel test, where like women have roles and talk to people. So like, you know, not to say just to throw it in there, like we could certainly just make Idris Elba's character a woman if we really are stuck on Danny McBride. We could make Will's character a woman. We could most certainly make Darwin a woman, but we could put the turtle's wife. We do have her coming in later, just like, hey, I need your help. Like she could just be like with Will.
Actually
trying to watch over.
What's her name?
I do gotta go though.
Oh, Kyle's gotta get going.
All right, that's a great way to end the episode. I do gotta go though. Kristen Shaw as the Will instead of Will Forte.
Yep.
Or she can be the iguana voice.
Yep. I love Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph. I thought Maya Rudolph as the wife would be good.
Yeah. It's hard to make a Seth Rogen bro comedy and nail the Bechdel test. I think we should remove some of those lines that make us look like, you know what I mean? Like,
which lines?
Like if I say something about a Seth Rogen, like if ultimately we did want Seth Rogen to like read this and maybe buy it or be part of it or whatever.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't say things like I just said. Like, it's hard to make a Seth Rogen bromance. So, like,
yeah, I don't know why you were saying it. I wasn't.
Yeah, no. But now I'm saying,
all right,
like,
Luke, cut that out.
Yeah.
and then we'll just cut to this. So this is great.
If there are lines in previous episodes that we do talk shit on Matthew Perry. That's kind of, those are funny.
Yeah, that one's funny. Like I thought about that before saying it. I thought it was funny.
I think it's funny. I think, but if we do say any, that might be a little bit like, well, that person, if we really do want them to be a part of anything.
Yeah, I don't think we should worry about the gender thing, saying that out loud. We just implement it. I don't think we need to say, like, we need to bring women in here because we're guys. I think we just say, like, hey, why don't we just cast it like this? So
let's cut.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
So So for the homework, Will Zark, he's a pushover and needs to stand up. Villain fun and games. Turtle eggs are important to continue talking animals. That's actually huge. And then the things that we had before, the daughter did journaling and how Charles wants to push his fame and how he's realizing that fame's not what he wants. It's more what his daughter actually wanted and what he's going to rekindle in his youth as just an explorer for himself, and he wants to keep the exploration open for everyone instead of just getting the fame for it.
Yeah, I like that.
Perfect.
All right.
Works.